Okay, sorry that took so long, guys. My God, people just continuously call. So, right now we'll just do a quick run through of the tech tree. Don't mock my tech tree. When I started, I was so scattered out that I did not know what I needed to do. So, that 14% on zone fight, it either should be higher or should be lower. So the basics of the tech tree is your top three, your rapid production, your hill development, basic combat. You're gonna need those for everything. Rapid production, you don't need as much, especially if you don't go around and tap your rapid production every day. But it's a good idea to get it done. Just everything is a little extra boost to rapid production. Happens twice a day that you go through your rapid productions, so it's not really a big deal. But biggest deal in this, if I can move that thing out of the way, is the basic combat. So regardless of your play style or what you like to do in the game, each one of these is going to give you a bonus against wild animals. And you're going to need that for killing the wild animals. You're going to need that for uh, experience points. You're going to need that so that you can basically get up to the highest level possible. You have to go through these. I mean, by the time you get through with... sorry, that was Guardian Ant Mutation. Here's the primary attack. By the time you get through primary attack, you'll be basically moving on to your uh, tier 2 bugs. So levels 6 through 10. And by the time you get to 6 through 10, you'll get these all leveled up. And then you'll be moving on going, okay, now I've got to kill the next highest level bug, 11 through 15. And the goal is actually to just get to level 15. It doesn't matter where you're at in level 15. So if you're killing praying mantises and that's the best you can do is a level 15 praying mantis, kill the level 15 praying mantis. But this is an additional 40% attack on those specific groups of monsters. So praying mantis through termite hill, a level 11 through 15. This is an additional attack to those. If you skip over the secondary attack and go into this one, you can kill the level uh, 11 through 15 bugs. But if you go to a different troop, it might not be able to kill the level 8 bugs. Again, so not that big of a deal. I keep hitting the wrong side of stuff. Hill development, you're just going to need that because it increases your production. Nobody really cares. It just needs to be done. And then when you get into after those are completed, that's when you need to start making choices. And I guarantee we've all made like a scatter shot of, oh, I can get some here and I can get a couple of levels over there. Um, the most important one after that, it's kind of a toss up. This is the hardest one to get, so it becomes the most important. Zone development. Start off with your zone gatherer and your zone and your extra resources, and it is stupid and it takes forever to get through those. And the only reason you're getting through those is so you can get to your secondary rewards. Now, by secondary rewards, for anybody who does not know, if you come over to your event tab and go to your strongest war zone and event today, currently I am ranked 12 between our two servers. These three levels here are the final three tiers. You got your tier 7, 8, and 9. Tier 7, you get 105 creature remains just for completing that. And I really wish we could like switch back and forth so I could show you the point differences between these, because it's once you get to tier 6 and complete tier 6, it's really not much more to complete tier 7. It's the tier 9 that is a long ways. So even going between tier 7 and tier 8, yeah, that's 30 million. That's a lot of points, but it's a lot farther to go the extra 30 million points to get tier 9, or I guess 33 million points or whatever. But when you get there, everything you do gets so much better. So instead of getting a normal raspberry like you do for tier 6, you get an advanced raspberry. Instead of the 580 creature remains for tier 6, you get 1,130 or 1,130 creature remains for tier 9. You get spores, you get speed ups, you get a ton of resources. So this is tier 3. So if we go back to the evolution steps, secondary rewards is real quick that you get to the secondary rewards. And then you get into this spot we'll come right back to. Once we get through that, and you really just need to get through that to unlock your tertiary rewards. And then you've got your point up bonuses. And now this is where your gameplay is going to get into what type of game do you like to play. I instantly went after building points and evolution points because those are the things that I I do most often, right? Like all of my buildings are pretty much or pretty close to the level of queen, and my evolution I'll burn through as much resources as I have to get through evolution every evolution day, and then you get your point bonus too. Uh, I went I kind of jumped past some of this. I did get maxing out the evolution points. I jumped past most of this to get to the point bonus and then unlock the double rewards. And they're super expensive as far as the creature remains go. But that's where, when you come back to the war zone, see the little blue, purple, and orange twos? That's the double points. So if I get tier 9, which I will, I'll get tier 9 today, instead of getting one advanced raspberry, I get two. And instead of getting 1,130 creature remains, I'll get 2,260. So it just speeds up the amount of stuff you can do in the tech tree as well. So then, while you're doing that, you're going to work on your second row, your March Unit 1, Pro Unit 1, Soldier Healing, Basic Military. I totally scattershot and threw a little bit of Guardian Ant, and a little bit of Shooter Ant, a little bit of Carrier Ant, and I kind of knew what I was doing, but at the same time I was just like, I can get one more level over here. So even my Shooter Ants, I need to get this up one level before we go into Groundhog Day, because that'll give me better attack. But once you get up to this level here at Precision Hatch and Precision Mutation, you need creature remains to continue doing that. So you need the double rewards. You need the, you know, tiers 7 through 9 in order to continue to unlock stuff. And you need them for a long time because your T9 Shooter Ant, if you ever get there, you need 17,000 creature remains to unlock that. It's the same for Guardians. It's the same for Carriers. It's ridiculous. It is so many creature remains that it's just hard to understand. So I stopped doing the Guardian Ant, Shooter Ant, Carrier Ant. At this point, I'm really just waiting for the next evolution day to finish off the couple of levels of insects, and then also finish off the couple of levels of March Unit 3. March Unit 3, it's more expensive than the rest of them just because you have all of the other stuff already. So getting to tertiary leadership on there, like just the tertiary leadership itself is, almost 6 million leaves and 4 million of the wet sand or wet soil. Um, but then you come back one level and you're like, oh, to go to level 9, it's 7 million leaves and soil. So 9 to 10's got to be 10 million and 10 million or 10 million and 12 million probably. So it's just super expensive. And more important than getting that third ant is to get your recovery, your stamina recovery up so you can continue to go and do things like kill bugs or whatever. So if it was not at the wrong time, I would go back here. We've got 2 minutes left in the colony action, so I can't kill bugs right now and make it worthwhile. But as soon as I can kill bugs and make it worthwhile, I'll go back through here and do a little run through of just just send out some units. I do need to check and make sure I don't need to kill anything right now. I've got my stamina pretty much under control on these things. That shouldn't be full before we go for the last level, but it should shoot us up to the final tier, the 9th tier, and then I'll probably do a little woohoo. Maybe I'm not going to do a sing along, but I might do a victory lap. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions or if you can't hear the video or anything like that, and we'll get better at this and keep trying. Thanks, guys.